If you know how to make a balloon teddy, then this is going to be easy for you. Hey balloon friends, today we're going to look at how to make this beautiful balloon wombat. I was at an event very recently where a young girl asked me for a wombat, and she also asked for another balloon, so I said maybe come back later and I'll have a think about that wombat. She did indeed come back later and requested her wombat. I thought about it for a moment and I was like, I think I can modify a bear design to create a wombat. And I went ahead to make something that looks a bit like this. But in fact, I'll actually share the photo here, and this is the original, and I was really happy with how it came out, and I couldn't see there was really any online, so I wanted to share it with you. If you're ready to learn, make sure you grab your balloons and pump and follow along, and here we go. So to create our wombat friend, I'm going to use a brown 260. So as I inflate my balloon, I'm going to leave about 20 centimeters or 8 inches of uninflated tail and tie it off. So we're going to start off with the 2 front legs, and I'm going to make my bubbles here about 3 fingers wide. And we want to twist this together. So this, see this knot here? We're making sure it is not caught at first. And as we thread that tail end through, just make sure that knot comes out the other side, and that shouldn't go anywhere for you. So we're going to do 2 more bubbles about the same size as here. To help make these 2 the same size, I'm going to create this second bubble as I bring it in and twist to the join in the middle. And we're going to have something that looks like this. Now, generally, if you see that you've got different sizes here, I'm going to pick the longer one to be the head and the others to be the front legs, because I don't think their legs are that long. But we're going to go now with a 1-inch bubble. It can actually be a little bit smaller than an inch, but we're going to pinch twist this, pulling it out and around. And we're going to have something that looks like this. Now the next part is just like doing a bear head. So if you've done one before, that's great, because we are going to make a chain of 5 bubbles and turn that into the head. So starting with our first in the chain, I'm going to go with just over 3 fingers. Ideally, if this is going to be my head here, I want to make this bubble just slightly shorter than the ones I have here, just to help the overall cuteness. Followed by a 1-inch bubble that I will shortly pinch twist. Make sure you give a few good twists as you do each of these ear bubbles, because you might find it wants to come unwound. Or is that just me? So I'm doing a few more than I usually might. So the top of the head bubble is slightly shorter than my ones to the side. But we've got this chain of 5 bubbles. So we've got approximately 2 inches or 5 centimeters, an inch, just under 2 inches, an inch. And the 5th bubble in our chain is about the same size as our first one. So let's bring it all together in the neck. We want to position the face in the center of the chain of bubbles that's running around the head. We have our pinch twist here in the front, and we've got our working balloon waiting patiently at the back. But what we're going to do now is pinch twist these ears. So I'm just going to pull it out and twist as I go. And for now, we should have something that looks a bit like this. Okay, so for the next part, we're going to do the body and the back legs. Typically, I find that it's going to have a nice short body. So I'm making my bubble about 4 fingers wide here. And following up with 2 back legs. So these are just over 3 fingers wide, but we do want to make them similar in size to the front legs here. The rest of the balloon we have, we want to get 2 more body bubbles and a tail. Depending on how you're going here, you might be running out of balloon, and that's okay. When I've done this design several times, I've either gotten it perfectly right to the end, or I just do a little bit of a tuck of the remainder tail at the end. Twist off a bubble, judging by what I've got left. Basically, I'm wanting to halve whatever it is that I have left here with a little bit left over to make the tail. You might find that the back legs want to come undone. That's okay, because as we do the final body bubble, it's going to lock that in. I'm encouraging the rest of the air to go to the end of the balloon. Swish and twist as I go. And we've got the little tail. Hopefully that's there. And if you're worried about losing it, just tuck it between the legs. That should really help lock it in. And this is how cute our wombat's looking. We want to position it so we've got these two bubbles that look of the most equal sizes on top, and I've got the smaller size underneath. If potentially you think the face is coming a bit too far forward, on the back here, if we pull apart these two bubbles, we can try to maneuver the head back just a little bit to see how it's nestled in between the two there. But then, that is the completed balloon. Regarding artwork, you can have a little bit of fun. These are just two of the designs that I came up with while playing around. And oh, even there's a third. Ignore that. Let's see if we can get that to focus. I might be biased, but I do think they're adorable. But I'm going to go ahead to show you how to do this little face right here. So grabbing my markers, I love this Pentel Maxi Flow black marker, but a black Sharpie is also perfect. And I've got here a chalk marker. Also a white Posca paint marker is beautiful for this. Position my little fellow here so we can see it. Oh, so I can see it. So starting up with the nose. I can't see myself. Oh, that's cute. We're going to draw the nose first, and we're going to focus on the bottom half of here. I'm going to do the nose. We've got here a little bit more pointed at the top and flatter at the bottom. And giving it a nice wide smile. For the position of the eyes, we don't want to go any higher here than we have for the nose. So I'm just going to do a couple of small circles. But as I do it, I'm going to give it a little bit of an almond shape. Because why not? And I think that helps it to look cute. Sometimes it can be hard to get it just right, or to show it to you on camera. But I assure you, a circle looks beautiful too. Let's try and replicate that shape. So we've got some almond eyes here, and I always like adding eyebrows. Just for a little bit of character. So we're done with our black marker. Put that aside. And let's come in with our paint marker, or the white chalk marker. We'll just add in there some shines of light, which can just really help it to pop and come to life. So there we have it. A cute little Wombat Australiana animal balloon design. I hope you like it as much as I do. Now, the little girl said to me, how do you have all these animals? Do you just come up with them all the time? But there is a secret, isn't there, that we balloon artists learn early on. We know all these different techniques of designs, and giving a little bit of a tweak and a little bit of a twist, we can come up with a new and similar animal. So what I think is great about this design is you might already be doing it if you're doing a pig or regular bear. I don't know, because it actually would work really well for that. But if I gave this to someone and said it's a wombat, I think they're going to believe me, because for one, it's got all the components that a wombat might have. But you could also go, here's a bear, here's a pig, or here's a cat. So done just slightly differently, basically omitting the step of doing the body, and you've got a puss cat. I actually think it's really cute. I tend to do a balloon cat just with the heart and then a 260 for the body, but I am digging this 260 cat. I really think I'm going to have to try doing some of these as well. So I hope you can take this design and make many beautiful things. I really hope you've enjoyed learning about the Wombat balloon, and if you're looking for more Australiana inspired designs, I'm going to link a video here for you which is for a beautiful kangaroo. If you haven't already, why not subscribe, because I'd love for you to join my balloon family. But thank you as always for helping me to put a positive twist into your life, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.